the truth about reality is that it isn't fixed. There's more to reality than what you can see or even imagine. In this video, I will teach you the mysterious forces of quantum physics. And I'll show you key methods on how you can shift, twist, and even collapse your own reality. Let's get started right now. So, I know you're saying, Jackie, what in the world do you mean by collapsing your own reality? So what do I mean by collapsing your own reality? In quantum physics, there's a concept called the collapsing wave function. This means that the act of observing something can change its state. And don't worry, don't worry, there's more to it. I'm gonna give you a key breakdown on what this means using a coin analogy, right? So, when you look at a coin, matter of fact, we're going to make this into a spinning coin. When you look at a spinning coin in the air, you know how the football players toss it up to see who's going to get the football. It's neither heads or tails. In quantum physics, this is known as the superposition. This states that the particles can exist in multiple states at the same time. The coin is still spinning, but the very moment you observe it closely and it lands in your hand, right? And it stops spinning. At that exact moment, it reveals itself as either heads or tails. And this is actually where it gets interesting at. This is called the observer effect. The act of looking at the coin or even paying attention forces to choose one definite state. In the world of quantum physics, this is called collapse. By observing the coin, you cause it to collapse from its spinning state into one clear outcome. This is called the observer effect. This means that your reality is not completely set in stone until it's observed. And the interesting part about all of this is very interesting stuff. This can quite possibly mean that the very act of observing or being aware of something has the power to shape reality itself. When we talk about the power of awareness, right? There's true power in awareness. your awareness and attention are extremely powerful, and they actually influence the world around you, like it or not. And I will explain this to you, because this is very true. This transitions over into our energy and our thoughts. So you see, in quantum physics, everything is made up of energy, including your thoughts. When you focus on positive thoughts and intentions, you send a specific type of energy into the universe. You actually create a ripple effect that creates similar experience and opportunities, which overall can elevate your reality. Now, I'm going to shift, right? We're going to talk about quantum jumping next, right? It gets deep. It gets real deep. So, just shifting your thoughts and your mindset can leap you into a totally different reality, or even a different version of your life that you actually want. You see, the secret to overcoming your fears and limitation lies in the intricate mental shift called quantum jumping. If you don't know what quantum jumping is, it's the process by which a person envisions a desired result or a desired state that is different from their own existing situation, right? And by clearly observing that possibility and supplying a significant amount of energy, you can actually leap into that very reality that you want. I want you to visualize me. I want you to visualize with me, all right? Just close your eyes and visualize. Let's imagine that you're standing in front of a giant wall covered in windows. Visualize with me. Visualize. Feel it. Feel it. Each window reveals a version of your life. Keep those eyes closed. Keep those eyes closed. In one window, you're doing exactly the same thing that you're doing today. And in another window, you are living out your dreams you always wanted to have. You could be an entrepreneur, or a CEO, or a famous influencer, or a photographer, or videographer, right? Or a YouTube influencer like myself. Every window represents a different you, living a slightly different life. Quantum jumping is like choosing a window and focusing on it until it feels so real that you can actually step into it. This doesn't mean changing everything instantly, because it doesn't work like that, right? This isn't instant gratification, but it means rather connecting with the feeling and the belief of the person you see in that alternate life. When you do this, you're giving your brain a chance to jump over to that new reality by aligning your actions, your thoughts, and energy with the life you truly want. You know, I was at a listening party a while back, and a model named by Pretty Unique she stated this in a listening party, and it really got my attention. And it really said, where your attention goes, your energy flows. Let me repeat that again, because that's a powerful statement. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. And this could be more than the truth. Research has shown that visualizing an outcome can increase your chances of achieving it by 70%. When you visualize that outcome that you want, that outcome that you truly desire, this is actually called mental priming, right? And I'm gonna clarify this, right? In this stage of mental priming, your brain starts aligning your behavior with what you're focusing on. In the world of quantum physics, particles can exist in multiple states at once. Particles such as electrons and photons. So if you made it this far in this video, then you remember the coin analogy theory I talked about at the beginning, where the spinning coin is neither heads nor tails until you observe it. Once you observe it, you collapse reality, and the coin is in a definite state. And here's the secret to collapsing your own reality, right? And here's a big secret I'm gonna tell you. We as people are no different. There are multiple different versions of ourselves that exist simultaneously. I'm going to use a radio station as an example, right? This is going to be my example, because I want to make sure this information sticks. This is very important information, forbidden knowledge nobody knows about, right? So think of each version of yourself like a radio station. When you turn on the radio, you can choose from a variety of different stations. Broadcasting stations such as music, news, talk shows, your favorite podcasts, right? And etc. Just like tuning into your favorite radio station. You find a specific station you can tune your conscious mind into the reality you want, right? You just have to align your frequency and intention with you desire. Tune into that radio station. There's multiple different versions of yourself living, waiting to be found. You just gotta tune in that frequency, baby. You gotta tune into that radio station. The exciting thing about all of this is like a radio station. Each universe has its own frequency. And the more you can believe that you can step into an alternate reality, then you can definitely do it. And I will tell you, this is the honest of God's truth, right? The energy of belief is so powerful. Studies have shown that just believing in a possibility makes people 3 times more likely to take steps toward it. Right? 3 times more likely to take steps toward that goal just by believing that you can do it. You see, belief is like fuel. It's like a gas in the car. Right? Did you get my drift? I'm hitting you guys with an analogy too. I don't want you guys to get it. So the more you believe it's possible, the more energy you're going to put into it. Moving toward every possible outcome that could exist in some universe. It's all about choices, right? Choices. Each time you make a choice in life, a new universe is created that reflects that choice. You see, the universe is a giant hologram containing matter and conscious. You see, the universe is a giant hologram containing matter and consciousness in a single field. We're going to practice some visualization right now. So I want you to close your eyes again. So focus with me. Relax. Breathe. I want you to close your eyes and imagine entering another parallel reality. Relax and imagine crossing a bridge, window, or doorway to another world with another self, with another version of you, with another set of characteristics, qualities, and skills. Imagine it. Close your eyes and imagine it. Another version of you that knows how to do everything. You see, quantum jumping allows you to make that leap from simply imagining yourself in a fortunate reality to actually becoming that other self that's in the fortunate reality that you want. And as you get more experience with quantum jumping, I've been quantum jumping for a while now. It's been excellent. I've been getting everything out on it, right? You see my life. It's going good. And it's going to keep going good the more I keep quantum jumping. So, I will teach you the many different visual methods that you can use that are linked to actual quantum jumping. Right? I'm going to teach you. There are many different ways, such as affirmations, the placebo effect, fake it till you make it, right? Or even if you don't feel like getting out of bed and you do it anyway, did you know that's actually a form of quantum jumping, right? This can be associated with quantum jumping. And here's why. I'm going to start out with affirmations first, right? I'm going to start out with affirmations. And I'm going to give you the complete breakdown of this. So, you see, when you speak affirmations, you're actually speaking your reality into existence. Think of affirmations like, let me see, how can I break this down? Let me see. Think of affirmations as planting seeds in a garden. Yeah, we'll use a garden. Think of affirmations as planting seeds. Think of affirmations as planting seeds in a garden. When you say positive statements about yourself like, I am confident, or I can achieve any goal, you're planting seeds that can grow into beautiful flowers, or even better, positive outcomes in your life. Now, right, this is an instant gratification, so you might not see any flowers, but I promise you, with consistency, with care, and belief, and don't forget the good God Almighty self, these seeds will eventually bloom. The reason why affirmations are linked to quantum jumping is that you're training your mind to focus on the possibility that you want to create. You're focusing your mind on everything that you want, every possibility that you want for yourself. You're focusing your mind to create it. This aligned version of yourself already exists in the multiverse. It's crazy, but it's true. So, number 2, it's a placebo effect. Now I'll explain what the placebo effect is. It's the power of belief. This can also be associated with quantum jumping. You see, the placebo effect shows us that belief can lead to real changes. The placebo effect shows us that belief can lead to real changes. When you genuinely believe that your affirmations are the possibilities of a better reality. You might find your actions and your feelings begin to align with that belief, leading to positive changes in your life. So imagine, right? I'm gonna give you an example. Imagine if you were giving a fat burning pill, right? And the doctor said, this pill is going to make you lose in a substantial amount of weight, right? You're gonna get the body you desire with this type of pill. In a reasonable amount of time, too. It's gonna happen very quickly. But this one magical pill is gonna happen. But there's always a catch, right? There's always a catch. You wanna know what the catch is? The pill isn't real. It's a sugar pill. It's a sugar pill. It isn't real. But the fact that you believe that the pill will work convinces your mind and your body that something has changed. This is called the placebo effect. And this is one of the key links to quantum jumping. Number 3 is one of my favorites, right? I know you heard me talk about this in a multitude of my videos because I believe it, right? Like I said, I've been quantum jumping for a long time. Number 3 is my favorite, taking action. This is my absolute favorite in quantum jumping because we all have those days where it's just hard to get out of bed and take action, just despite on how we feel. It's difficult. There are times when I don't want to work out, right? I don't want to do it. There are times when I don't want to edit videos. But despite my feelings, I take action and get it done. And I want to use a car analogy to break this down to you. So picture a car that won't start, right? Say it's snowing outside right now, and say if my car wouldn't start, I can literally sit in it and complain about how it's not working, or I can get out, check the battery, and give it a push to get it rolling. I do anything. I go to the auto mechanic store and get a battery, right, and put it in. But sitting complaining isn't going to do anything for me, right? Because I'm not taking action. So sometimes simply taking that first step is all it takes to get it moving. When you get out of bed, even when you do not feel like it, you're choosing to take action. This action creates momentum, helping you shift into a different version of yourself. A different version of yourself that is more productive, that is more motivated, and most of all, that is more fulfilled, right? And that's what we all want. We all want to be holy. We all want to be fulfilled. Once again, when you take action, you can literally align yourself with the reality you desire. As we get further into this video, I really hope you're taking notes, because this is a lot. Maybe it's a lot to deal with. It takes studying. Don't just watch my video about quantum jumping. Watch other videos about it. Research it. It's incredible. Quantum physics is amazing. Research it. And be sure to subscribe, because I'm going to go deeper into what quantum actually is. What is the term quantum? Because literally, I've been saying quantum throughout this whole video, man. But I want to give you the definition in a simplified way, right? For you to easily understand it. So, in simple terms, quantum refers to the smallest units of energy and matter in our universe. So, let me see if I can break this down real fast. Okay. Imagine quantum as if it were like tiny building blocks that make up everything around us, right? Makes up everything around us. The word quantum comes from the idea that these particles can exist in very specific individual amounts. For example, you can only have a whole number of apples, not a fraction of an apple, right? You see, every apple is whole in this individual sense. Like I said before, quantum is the smallest units of energy and matter in our universe. They are tiny building blocks that create the world we live in. Just like the small units of energy and matter, your small actions and decisions can build the life you desire. Every step you take, no matter how small, contributes to the larger picture of your success. Let me say that again. Every step you take, no matter how small, contributes to a larger picture of your success. Man, that is so real. But now I want to introduce to you quantum mechanics. I want to show you the dynamics of quantum mechanics. And I want to clarify this, right? For those of you who don't know what quantum mechanics are, right? It's a lot, right? It's a lot of information. See, quantum mechanics is a branch of physics that studies these tiny particles and how they behave, right? And of course, I gotta break this down even further to you, right? Because right now I'm just giving you the definition, but I want to break this down even further to you so you can easily understand what quantum mechanics are. That is my job as a teacher, right? And I love breaking things down, right? So, in the quantum world, things don't always follow the rules we expect, right? They don't. For example, a particle can be in multiple places at once until we observe it. And I'm going to relate this to a life choice, right? You see, it's like when you're trying to decide what to do with your life, you might feel pulled in different directions, but haven't yet committed to one path. You get my drift on this? Do you feel me? Because everybody has been through that, man. Being pulled in different directions. You don't know what path you're gonna go, right? Don't know if you're gonna commit to that path or not. You're just all over the place. It's okay. It's okay. The motivational point to all of this is that quantum mechanics teaches you that life is full of possibilities. Just like the particles, you have the potential to explore many paths. Not just one, many paths, right? Many paths. You can explore whatever. Get out there and do it, right? So it's okay to feel uncertain. That just means you have more choices ahead of you, right? Another important topic that I wanted to go over, and we talked about this earlier in this video, right? We talked about it. But, we'll go over it again. I don't mind going over it again. I do not mind. I want this information to stick to you so you can understand it, right? So, we're going to talk about the observer effect again, right? We're going to talk about that. And the observer effect suggests that simply observing a particle changes its behavior. It's like when you're in a room full of people, right? I'm going to give that example. If I'm in a room full of people, and just by being aware of the people, right? I could change the atmosphere by simply walking in the room, right? So if I walk in a room, right? And the room might be a negative energy, and I walk in with a positive energy, my vibration might lift that room up, right? These are facts. You see, the motivational point in all of this is that this shows that awareness and mindset can influence your reality. When you focus on your goals and your dreams, you start to change the way you approach life, opening new doors and opportunities. So, in quantum mechanics, we know from watching this video that particles can exist in multiple states at the same time. This concept is known as the superposition. I want to go even further. I want to give you a further breakdown on what superposition is in quantum mechanics. Because I talked about it briefly, but I want to give you a further breakdown on what superposition is. So, Imagine you're trying to choose between two career paths, right? Instead of seeing it as either or, you can actually explore both positions and see where they lead. The motivational point in this is that you can embrace the idea that you don't have to limit yourself to just one path. Do you get my drift, right? You can explore different interests, different talents, much like how particles explore multiple states. Just want to let you know that your journey doesn't have to be straightforward. It really doesn't. So, for the very last part of quantum mechanics, I want to talk about quantum entanglement. And this is very interesting. It is something that we all go through. So, get a pen, get a piece of paper, and note this down. All right? What exactly is quantum entanglement? This is where the particles become interconnected, meaning the state of one particle can instantly affect another, no matter the distance between them. So, quantum entanglement is like having a strong friendship where you can sense how the other person feels, even if they're far away. Have you ever had a friendship like that, or maybe even a relationship? You can literally sense how that person feels. They're miles away from you, right? This is called quantum entanglement. And there's always a motivational point in all of this. And quantum entanglement teaches you that the true power of connection is real. You see, the people you surround yourself with can and will influence your journey, right? This can be in a negative or positive way. I mean, you make the choice, right? You make the choice. So, what I like to do is I like to seek out people who uplift me, right? People who inspire me, as well as vice versa. I inspire them. And just remember that you have the power to impact others in a positive way as well. I am Jackie Terry, and I hope you learned a lot from this video. I hope you learned a lot about quantum, a lot about quantum mechanics, a lot about quantum jumping, and a lot about the multiverse theory. And really, I could go on and on about this, but I'm running out of time. I talked about a lot in this video. I talked about a lot. So if you got to go back and rewatch it, I definitely understand that if you want to do your own research on it, about quantum physics in general, go for it, man. It's a lot of It's interesting stuff to me, right? And I use it to my advantage. So as we reach a closing to this video, I just want y'all to understand that quantum mechanics doesn't have to be complicated at all. It really doesn't, right? These concepts that I mentioned in this video reveal that life is full of possibilities and that your mindset can shape your reality, and that you can have the potential to explore multiple different paths, just like the tiny particles in the quantum world. You have the power to create your own reality through awareness, connections, and choices. I am Jackie Terry, and I want you to remember that every great achievement starts with a single step. Embrace uncertainty. Connect with others. And don't be afraid to explore all the possibilities that life has to offer you. Your journey is yours to create, just like the quantum particles. Your journey is yours to create. Just like the quantum particles, you can break through barriers and reach new levels and new heights to success. Just remember one thing: keep God first. That's the most very important thing. And most of all, believe in what you can do. Believe in the multiple different versions of you. I am Jackie Terry, and I'm out.